Good morning, good day, good evening. Hello, welcome back if you're back, and welcome over if this is your first time tuning into this channel. Maybe someone shared it with you and said, hey, this girl's up to something different and interesting. And I just referred to myself as a girl, and I like that. How are you? Thank you for coming by. I am shuffling the Vedic Tarot, and that's how we're spending our time today. I'm going to pick 6 cards. The Ace of Wands, first card. The 8 of Wands, second card. Page of Shields, I dig that page. 5 of Shields. Well, we're just doing pairs of suits here. I wish I was playing poker with these cards. 3 of Swords. And Changes again. This card has come up on a daily basis for the last maybe 2 weeks. It's like the first card, or it's at a prominent position, like the outcome is changes. So you're getting a message, my dear, that's pretty redundant at this point. We're going to see what they have to say. The Ace of Wands. Wands, a neat thing about wands is that in the Vedic Tarot, they are can be a weapon of fire and air, but they can also impart healing properties. So that's kind of neat. All right, so Ace of Wands represents, and I mean it's the first card, so it says new beginnings, fiery inspiration, intuitive desires, and others are drawn in by the purity of your enthusiasm. Isn't that sweet? All you have to do is be on your soul's path and have a good time, and others will be drawn to you. That's really neat. Now the 8 of Wands. They're flying through the air. Oh yes, I remember this. See all the wands in the air right there? Oh, yep. 8 of Wands, time to make haste. This card too has come up a lot. Travel with purpose, like arrows fueled by accuracy. Finish your work with enthusiasm and momentum. These messages couldn't be more clear and concise. And making haste is a fairly unusual piece of spiritual advice. You know, most spiritual advice is, I think, reminding us to slow down and, take a moment, be patient, because things happen in the timing that they're supposed to. And, so often it's not our favorite timing, but it doesn't have to be. The universe knows what it's doing. So, Ace of Wands, new beginnings. 8 of Wands is like, get off your ass and get going. You know this is right for you, so go. Page of Shields. The Page of Shields. Now, shields are, for those of you who don't know, and I say this frequently just for education, in the Vedic Tarot deck, shields are equivalent, I would say, to pentacles in the Western Tarot. They do represent the material world, but they also have a quality of spiritual shielding, and specifically to protect the soul while it's on its journey. So this is pretty cool. Page of Shields. Carefree, cautious, sensitive, and strong. measures safety before tackling a situation. Yeah. So it's saying, new beginnings. Make haste. Make sure you're sensitive and cautious. Then the Five of Shields. It's so funny how the cards came out sort of like in pairings of suits. Five of Shields. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shields. Feelings of discontent. Loneliness is not the same as being alone. Takes courage to pack up a bedroll and go. This is the first time I've pulled this card in one of these readings. Not every card talks about a bedroll. Even if just a small candle can turn away a predator. To blame, complain, and compare is a waste of energy. Now that bears repeating. So it indicates a feeling of discontent and maybe loneliness. To blame, complain, and compare is a waste of energy. And I couldn't agree with that more. Yeah, don't blame, complain. The energy that you spend blaming other people, in that same moment, you could just shift your mind into appreciating what you have and where you're going and all the things you're doing. And there's nothing to blame or complain about. I mean, not really, just stay in gratitude. Oh, and I say that like it's, just stay in gratitude. But gratitude is very important. Then the Three of Swords. And this one too might not be a happy energy, but useful. Three of Swords. And this one is the lead up. It's the precursor to the outcome. Three of Swords says hurt and grief, balanced by hope. Ask for help. You're not lost, just somewhere new. That's one of my new favorite sayings. You're not lost, just somewhere new. You're not lost. You're just in a place that you haven't been before. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to be confused and a little scared and to have some hurts and grieving. And there's no doubt that when a big change happens and you're either going through one right now or you're going to in about 5 minutes, there's no question about that. You may have to grieve for what is being left behind. It might not be your favorite thing, but there's still a level of letting go. And so that might need to be emotionally acknowledged. Thanks. Thanks for listening. The last card is the Changes card. And this one literally is the end of old ways and the power to pack up and go. And there's nothing else going on with this card. It's a simple directive, and it might be more complex to actually get there, but you have all the support you need. You have Shields and Wands energy and new beginnings, is the first card of the reading. Change is the last card of the reading. And all through are just things that you might have to go through a little bit. Either you have, or you're going to, or you just did. All right. I am going to pull a shadow card and see what happens. Sometimes the shadow issues, give us something to think about, and it might mirror energies of this reading. You just never know. Shadow cards can be like, aw, or yay, or ugh. But we don't know until we pick one. So, oh wow. Wounded healer. So, I'm not an astrologer, but I do know what I need to know for my own journey. And the wounded healer is a very powerful thing. Most people who get into healing work are wounded healers, which is why they can be with other people's issues so well. So this says, the wound is the place where the light enters you. Yeah, it's not all bad. All right, then the spirit animal card. Spirit animal of the day is patience. Yup, patience. Can you see it? It's a heron. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. So, it's up to you, I guess, to balance the make haste with the patience. I can't speak enough about the power of patience, really. It's tremendous. And like I said, us being patient leaves room for the universe to get things moving in perfect timing. So we have, minds that are overactive and egos that are projecting all the time, and, but the universe knows what it's doing. The grounding card. Commitment. Commitment is an important factor in building a successful relationship. True that. Commitment. Love it. Well, this concludes the cards for today. I hope you got just something great out of it. And if it was a little great, good. And if it was a bigger great, that's even better. Maybe just like brought a smile to your face, or, reminded you of something that you needed reminding about. I hope you have a great day, and I will be back soon with more Vedic Tarot. My name is Amy. Please press the buttons, the like and the share, and leave a comment. If you don't leave a comment, I don't know you're there.